Mahama is here today. Tomorrow he will not be. So it is we need to appreciate that this party transcends every individual. Now, so if loyalty to this establishment is not understood by us, what we do is simply pander to individuals, and that works against our party. I look forward to the day where every single one of us can simply have genuine, deep love for this wonderful movement. Love that transcends individuals. It used to be the case that it was all about party. These days, unfortunately, it's becoming too much about individuals. Individuals must go down and the party must go up. The loyalty to the party must remain number one. Number one. There are too many of us who are simply associated with individuals. And once those individuals are not there, we are found wanting. Our loyalty should be for this movement and for this party. That should be the number one responsibility at all moments. And what it means, therefore, is that so many things that we should have done over the last 32 years that we've not been able to do properly.
We are getting into a crucial election. And all attempts that we have made to make sure that the election turned peaceful are being frustrated. We warned against militarization of our elections. Today, even on the occasion of voter transfers, military men have been deployed in some constituencies, wielding weapons, trying to convert the citizens who bought the weapons and the uniform for them into the enemies of the state. Please, if there are any voices of conscience left in this country, this is the time for them to speak. As I speak to you now, Kwame Danson is boiling. There are pictures of marauding soldiers wielding weapons and harassing innocent citizens. Their only offense being ensuring that the voter transfer proceeds according to the laws of this country. You go to Nkranza, buses belonging to the state have loaded workers of Cocoa Board and other state institutions from elsewhere in the country who have absolutely nothing to do with the selection of political leadership for Nkranza, have been bused and camped in a house so that they can effect transfers of their votes to go and determine who becomes the next MP for Nkranza. The reason being that the wife of a senior staff of Cocoa Board is contesting the election. So the whole staff of Cocoa Board ought to be mobilized to transfer their votes to go and vote to unseat our MP for Nkranza North. As I speak to you, there are several security personnel deployed in Nsoko, the capital of my constituency. And they made sure that they would disrupt the waters in Accra so that I will choose to serve the nation. And for that reason, I cannot be in Nsoko. So they must go behind and create confusion there. I'm narrating all these things to draw the attention of those who will start calling on us to go and play football, to go and engage in peace marches, to go and be signing documents to guarantee peaceful elections. that if they are interested in peaceful elections, this is the time for them to speak.
The victory of Muhammad. The victory of Muhammad.
This is the 24-hour economy optimization strategy, giving more to society, providing efficient service delivery, and generating decent and well-paying jobs. The benefits of this system will include, but not limited to, 24-hour port and harbor services, 24-hour customs services, 24-hour DVLA services, 24-hour agro-processing factories, 24-hour manufacturing industries, 24-hour construction companies, 24-hour diversified sanitation and waste management services, 24-hour financial institutions, 24-hour healthcare services, not just emergency care, 24-hour community pharmacy care, 24-hour tourism, creative arts, and entertainment industry services, and 24-hour retail centers, and more and more and more.
Memo akwa abadeba TV XYZ baby awa wo hwe baby a wo so tie power 97.9 FM so memo akwa ababiom de ba adwumadi so adwumadi a yato ne day inside politics na ye dey bro we for the kesi so make I say adwumadi run from now I'll see 5:55 PM trom no ye dey news papa pine can be bro 6 PM pepepe it's baby a wo bia no akwa ababiom kacho ne bi na no so country ne bi na monfento TVXYZ. Because TVXYZ was satellite and sound digital platforms free to air over to me. Ashebina Bibia Etumia Konkai Musa Mutie or power the animal chassis na yenimo twaso fe. Make us a stream live or a TVXYZ Ghana, TVXYZ Ghana on your Facebook, TVXYZ Ghana and sound XYZ Broadcasting, SYZ Broadcasting, and your YouTube and TVXYZ Ghana, XYZ a Broadcasting YouTube and sana Facebook and to me I and stream was our platform say kukuda makasini naswa would be to me ashrebi na would CB ma echo yajin konya say no man Ghana home corona ye babebo wo ye efidikasi so me tre TVXYZ in the power 97.9 FM memfa asoda mu do memfema a team of producers or mobobe chidoma ye didumedi bro Mr. Kelvin Asante ono ni a producer kesepa oboye chidombi sa so na innocent okechuku o mamba percent ye call a TV crew no so Mr. Raphael Jamfi Jampu within me dia rem ho kakra Raf Jampu Mr. Raf Jampu sa so na Uncle Peter no ponko pentem dama Peter pentem minima orre tem sa na Peter pe sa na tie Elvis and sana Kofi Asante team ni na ebo machidom wo hwa minima toso kama so a na ye obapa Lizzy mema me Lizzy ono na waye obunda de obeda sesia nti omuna na abo machidom ma echese bibia ekoso ma wo hwe me wo TVXYZ ya je nkonya atena so na ye bedi enkomo papa ensem bebre na ekoso wo oman Ghana mu na ye be hya ase edi nkomo no PC a owo Amenfi East ensema okaka kan wo bibi kan kache na nado soja for mo ba Galamsey site ombe ra forest mu na nado na small mo enti se obeka so munsi omo abokache na nado no ma soja for ninja kwa yenim ko aha Mr. Frimpong me catch o no APC o Amenfi East ye catch o Costello ye catch o sisia wo bibia kache na nado no ma soja for ninja sebi wa forest ni baby a mo ye illegal mining no enye mo na mo beka se mo babu sojafo bibia to sojafo mamahu sesia NPPPC owo Amenfis ono de atudwa se sesia ne civilians na no mo ye illegal mining ya tackle ka bibi che na nado danko akufuado ono ma sojafo no omoba nti mebeka achiro no on more serious note and some gubamba suna ye bebedi hun komo nandra the largest opposition party NDC Amayoku and dra omudi 32 years amo celebrating the kama omo ye 32 years anniversary na yehu executive sene omo modo NDC Amayoku and sana party members omo na gadayo wo party headquarters wo adabraka ane bra draining ti aseso se weni ensema ye catcho wo komo of a flag raising and sana obi hu obi say running mate Professor Jane Nano Poku Ajamai omuna no mo hwa adene ye kraba her papa nti 32 years ni under NDC 32 years yembi say ho NDC Amayoku NDC 1 NDC 2 NDC 3 His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Bema NDC 4 na ehwe Ghana yempuntu a yenyen nana yebetumi ade ensesi ebu aka say NDC Amayoku aye bebre papa 32 years ni Amayoku no bebo ade omote free 92 ebo omote sa party me development omode abo manya manya kwanenim wankasa udika ekwan school hospitals HSA development de bebre nankasa chendis Amayoku no ayebi de abo man inti say yes akofo omaba say sankofo yenchi omonne pa no ono omonne ye no omo ye no ehia say sign de NDC ba na bibia etumi konkan mepese ebekọ na akohwe abrandra omo celebrate 32 years anniversary abra NDC Amayoku ebebado Ghana.
So coming in late, it's a long story. I won't tell it. I just ask for your forgiveness. The second point I want to make is the significance of what we are celebrating today. It's been 32 years. And so there's also a time for us to remember. It's all about remembering, it's about memorializing, and it's about acknowledging those who've come before us. So congratulations to all of us. We today, those of us sitting here, are the beneficiaries of those who started this a long time ago. Only last week, we went to celebrate June 4. And today we are here to acknowledge 32 years of the existence of such a beautiful party. At times like these, one thinks of those who started it all. What did they want? Why did they come together? Why didn't they say, PNDC, this is enough, we are out of here? They didn't because they saw that the nation needed help, and they stayed the course. They didn't stay because they wanted anything for themselves. They stayed because they wanted things for the country. Now it is our turn. What do we know? What do we do? What do we see? May those spirits guide us, even in what we do today, to recognize that sacrifice is important. Putting other people first is important. In the history that Honorable Actor told, we heard of a woman who simply collapsed because her health just failed her. Those are also our heroines. And it is not for nothing that we always see the tomb or the grave or the symbol of the unknown soldier, because there are so many people who also come on board, who give of themselves, whose names we may not even remember, but that is not what matters. It is what the significance of the legacy they have left that brings people together and keeps the flame burning. So we need to remember all of them, their families, their friends. This woman who collapsed, I was sitting there asking myself, did she have children? Who told them the story? Where are they? What is going on? So we have a job. We have a cause to ensure that we are doing things that inure to everyone. And the final point that I want to make is the circumstances in which we are now. This is Ghana, or is it still Ghana? Are we still in this country? At what point in our history did we hear of anybody dying because they were simply going to write their names? How did, as Achebe will ask, how did the rain, or where did the rain begin to beat us? Where did things begin to change? And where have we all been? Chairman was talking about voices of conscience. It's all of us. Those who made themselves the voices of conscience, why have they failed us? Where are they? So things will have to change. The country will have to be reset. And it will be reset and stay so that we stop this back and forth and back and forth. A group comes to clean, another comes to destroy. And then we go back and back. I mean, how are we making progress as a country? So we need to reset, we need to change, and we need to ensure that we are staying the course. That things are no longer coming back because we don't have forever. Nobody is a cat. The cats have 9 lives. We have 1. And we intend to use that 1 life very, very well to the interest of all. Congratulations to all of you, especially to the local group, the local committee that has put this beautiful program together. May God bless us all. May we all stay focused. May we all know that 2024 is not a cup of tea, but we have a history, we have examples that tell us that this too shall pass. No shaking.
Enti Professor Nana Jane Opoku Agyeman yete ne nka ode ensem editu dwa abrandra NDC marke 32 anniversary a party ne beboade, the largest opposition party. Ensem bebre na prof de tu dwa abra odi bendwa na no kasa no o se ye hwe eman Ghana maman ne kone ha adwene but ye be hia se be sense ededam biom di entia Wushe eniyama NDC aban aye wushe e-blocks projects ahro hospitals ayaya MPP on my adansa aban ba no so okoye ne de weje ni egu ho eda me kwa beti femere hoi His Excellency John Dramani Mahama nyame nim se wo wadwen papa wadwen mu fitaa de my Ghana we you yem se wo ma Ghana fa no ntoma pefra me kohwe Abestifi hospital we say genset generators bibiasi ho pro me rehoi even a Professor Nana Jane Opoku Agyeman ken I say NDC ba no mo toto niema ye e de niema esisi mo sesi a na MPP so abebe yim ayenko ahemfo kaka o say wonti ase a opaye ana wa bia no niema bebre impuntu akoso man yimu na MPP need nothing to show but NDC 32 omotumi aye niema bebre na nado danko Akufo-Addo ne Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia eba no ma say bibia nti ama minor stand still o man nkwanim MPP nti na ye bre MPP ama ye ko nti na ye bre eni ama jiegu aye basa hwe eni ama His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ye senanado ba yo to aso a chenye nini eni ama bebre wo fa ha ina ye we na ya se no wo kwa no na se na me ko Takoradi na me hwe cold stores bia His Excellency John Dramani Mahama abanzeni ade we sisi a enche sabiwa ye janma farfo ko poso ba na ye maame no so fa na mi a na om de begum ni na assess wo tirimusuma na adwomboni anase me nua na ye enti enya me de enya me sa subambon moma ye njai eniema bebre na ekoso se ase Ghana fo age atum se ebeto ama His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ene NDC abansa ba bioma besiesie ebre no bebre because eniema bebre no mo ye ya ibi aka efuom ibi say se omba ye sign the siko asa ba ye no foforo MPP aban ba andananado danko Akufo-Addo omba na eka eda ho muntio e ka na eda ho e 1 point and I say 120 billion cedis say aya kaka ko 700 billion bone ben 120 billion e fi kroma breswa ba ebesi John Dramani Mahama ka omujai no na nado nkoane na MPP Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia so onim sika ntotoye e baaye ye twam over 500% bone ben it we Ghana ni a hu se NDC ama yokuo no mutumi ye bibia ye hwe Rollins abroso a wo free Takoradi ban kran CP kwan da so kama ye ni project ahro a Rollins under Rollins utumi ye ma yi bua ye ni ma eye John Evans Atamo se amfa the currency on John Rollins na omo ye ansana motia se John Dramani Mahama eso ye ntire no numa partner de toto ho a ye career ye se ye to ama no hwe Ghana de metu aka ne se NDC de to mo ba mo ma ye mfa potty ye mfa super glue candy simfa ma no cause omo no mo dwe ye omo no mo dwe me no ye hwe bra ye bre nti Professor Nana Jeno Pokwaji ne nsem o kanyina na kire se ye hwe back and forth in the NDC ba opie MPP so ba no de or the blocks e kogu otoka na chok you say fast here na mame mon fast here na mame say catch bi asabi age ne papa ka finisem ye fast here mo bi abium ye ni Benjamin bro afi ye ni da ho mu di try ye bi ye ni hu ensem na no it we Ghana ni a asema Professor Nana Jeno Pokwaji e ka che ni se NDC aban na ye bi metwa ye ho ahia project aye hu na NDC aban na ye MPP nya hwe sike ye hu ma ye de bia e kwaje bosia mu be ka che ye se Ghana beyond 8 inso it say in there to say enti metene no Professor Nana Jeno Pokwaji man say afi ni se NDC ba na reset a na ye sikwan mu na ye kwa o si ye hu se sa party na beboa ye ehia se be sesa yensa ye kokomoti enye se ye sesa yensa na ye boa na o ma no tumi fa ne tempo efra na na do ni Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia be fa aman omuni akoyechi be 50 years omuni akoyechi be 50 years na akohwe ne tro on de omfa no kwa de bi omka but enye ni Benjamin do wo kan ya na akore na se he tro no mudi omu be ka che so omu ye tracker be 70 project e wo mi na Adwo Mahama ti de tracker mu ye hu de da ye fanfare didi hu ka budget ye ka kire wa esusu nkuri ti betumi e de school down be 20 e de aboa man mo si ya ye mistake nti ma metu for abra wo hwe me ana wo tie me ne se 32 years NDC nya ye de mo mu bioma ye ma omun kwaso ntina so na man kwa nanim se MPP ni bibia de maye metero no ye twansam so na ye kwaye ni ma minority caucus a omo parliament in there so omo ye press conference nko na press conference a omo de tu dwane na ye Dr. Kisley Atoforsen minority leader na make us a court nensensema ambulance ho nsensema kobai nano omo dia tudwa say ya dia de bia na omo leader obekọ court no sada na omo so nye certain omo na abedi omo leader chi because wo hwe ekwan a court no omo toto omo niema judge nensema okana anya dia sabi odwuma bi o cross so odi ade bi ho a o so odi ansema na so tena bibi so parliament cross so otu America court nti sa na ebeye na omo mboa ana court ne consider mfa onhwe ne nhwe parliament business ede omudi dwuma na ede omudi dwuma ede eye minority leader onye hwe na ede obeye na court nse ma sheda mama ka na maka omo so sa ada no obekọ court omo so nye hwe because oyo omo penny ono no do manu mama yenko na yenko tie eye Kwame governance eye agboja no so nsema odi tudwa chief whip nsema odi tudwa na nsema kai yenko tie mbra.
The NDC Minority Caucus will only be available for the business of Parliament after proceedings of the court have ended on the days scheduled for the hearing of the ongoing ambulance case trial. The decision comes on the back of the refusal of the presiding High Court judge, Justice Efia Sewa Asare-Butwe Mrs., to grant a request from the lawyers of the minority leader for a leave of the court to enable him attend to important parliamentary business on Tuesday, 11th June, that is today, 2024, when the House resumes its third meeting of the fourth session. Last week, Justice Efia Sewa Asare-Butwe again rejected a similar request from the Parliament of Ghana to enable the minority leader take part in a meeting of the Parliamentary Service Board, which was due to take critical decisions ahead of the resumption of Parliament, among others. The NDC caucus was left with no representation at these important meetings. Today, as Parliament commences its third meeting of the fourth session of the 8th Parliament, the minority leader is expected to deliver a resumption address, join parliamentary leadership to engage the press, and undertake other important activities as part of his legislative mandate. However, as we speak, he is in court. These are part of very important parliamentary duties exclusively reserved for the leader of the parliamentary caucus at the commencement of parliamentary meeting. The NDC Minority Caucus has taken notice of this worrying trend that shows an attempt by the trial judge, Justice Efia Sewa Asare-Butwe, to prevent the minority leader from performing his constitutional duties as the elected member of Parliament and the leader of the NDC minority in Parliament.
Okay, enti the atano honorable Kwame governance Agboja na yete ne nka no ma eteno no ese bebrina no de atudwa enti minority caucus na che o madwen aka so mo hwe mo nua pani ana se pani ode o ma no enya asem no ko a omo betina fie no because they say court no so dwen ho no mo ne che obi asa de o ye busy sa time o transem so nti che and then ye de be ko say no hye date ne na onhwe ehu se be ha no de a omo so eduru a omo be boycott na omo di oye omo pani na chi na omo ina no ekuti nsem ne bi nti ambulance wo case na na yateno but menuka say ye ka ho nsem ya na ye kobe ya no honorable Kwame governance Agboja ya biom odi atudwa akasa afa the Rose minister ene Rose to ho nsem no so aba says yanche ba umia say ade a roto no yes and aba omo no mpeso omo de baba ta ise ferry ene meka ye hu omo ka menkoti honorable asemo de tudwa was ansem hu.
That is quite an interesting position of the current road minister. In fact, is it not the case that he was part of cabinet when the decision was taken to suspend the collection of tolls, and when Mr. Speaker and all of us drew the attention that that singular action was illegal, they told Mr. Speaker to go to the toll booths and collect the tolls himself if he likes. This is just a testament of a government that is wayward, lost touch, and doesn't know what they want. Today, a cabinet minister or cabinet took a decision to suspend the collection of toll as a propaganda to foist e-levy down the throat of Ghanaians. We are paying e-levy today. They want to take more money from you, so they are coming back to condemn each other to say that they want to collect tolls. The entire government is condemned. They cannot pick and choose who is upright in the government. So we wait. We have been consistent saying that there was no need to suspend the collection of tolls. So Ghanaians can see which part of the political divide can be trusted, is consistent with policies in this country. And obviously, the MPP's record of being straight and fair to Ghanaians has been called into question so many times. So I wish them well in an attempt to determine which of them is not serious according to the road minister. When they find all those who are not serious with governance, we will then tell them that the entire bunch is not serious about governance.
Honorable Kwame Governance Akboja Odi Atudwano no wo hwe ma amambu ya nanado danko Akufo-Addo ene Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia omama amambu na kwaye ayese concert road minister nsema wo bia wo ye cabinet member nsema omukeke na ya asema wutia na wasrebi no bi se nti wemu na ede man ya hye omunsei ha adwene ye paawo ha adwene ye se enema bia omusi ye no ma sebiwa abakasa abano kra na na say yemu man efu to bia boss mebubi aka che se me de pobe kokumase enche umoma ade na yefu momu hu to bia ka mo ka ibi no wo hwe na ado ne Bawumia amambu ya yesere amambu amambu bia yesere keke anyway ya to aso no na ye kwa yenim no Prophet Kofi Oduro tie ana yesa na oka no o si tie odi atudwa na waka che ni nuanom asofo nyina se munye very very careful asofo Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ka se mi share clergy okohia asofo ape no asofo si bu nkotodwe na ye mbompa mo kotodwe na obu nkotodwe no ma bompa ya ma no boss sa ne ye no na asofo bi eyi omani mu gitum ai Bawumia na mama ye ntoma no Bawumia ne ye ntoma no ose nyame asofo nyesa nyame asofo enyesa na ye endorsement no mo hwe ni ma bi ye pa ensem ni na no Prophet Kofi Oduro na hye na no mepese ebeko na ya hwe na yeti ensema Prophet Kofi Oduro ode tudwa efa ni nuanom asofo a omo ye niam bi sa abo mo hia Bawumia.
I apologize to you first. Should I say anything that may step on your toes? I'm sorry. May I apologize to anybody that will be listening to me, and so that if I say something that is not palatable to the ears, I have already apologized. When last Sunday or someone sent me a little video, and I saw a section of our brothers and sisters, and they were with the vice president praying over the vice president of Ghana to become the next president of Ghana. What a shock! What a shocker! Preachers, I told you to order. I told you, don't sell the grace, don't sell the dignity of the glory of God. You are like a father. You represent the father You don't take a side. Don't support one candidate over the other. That is not the Spirit of God. The Spirit of God takes over. We can only advise and admonish you, but we can't pray for you to become the next president. You have taken side. You are partial. Now we are selling the. Tell me that envelopes were not flying for those prayers. Tell me, praying over one candidate over the other. That is not God. You see, you are trying to create problems for yourself, because then some of us will become your enemies. That is what is going to happen. You are very interesting people. The real fathers of the land are seated. The real mothers of the land are not praying over anybody. You people have just jumped into conclusion. Wait until the people of Ghana make a decision. Then we will know where those prayers end. They are very interesting. When the church loses it, and I'm saying this to our fathers, when we lose our voice, there will be no peace. The church is the voice of order. When people are going up, hey, stop it. We don't take side because of what we can get. No. Don't take side. Be impartial. Impartial. You see, the prophets of old, they didn't need anything from anybody. We have become so much. We have become so much. We want visas. We want VIP treatments. We want to travel through VVIP. We want favors from God. If President Mahama wants to hear real something, I challenge them. Come and sit here on Sunday. I will tell you that thus saith the Lord. I will look in the eyes of President Mahama and say, the dollars that were flown to Brazil, God will judge that. The people who chopped money during your time, God will judge that. And then I will look in the eyes of Vice President Bawumia and tell him that since COVID, we are still being charged COVID levies. God will judge you for that. God will judge you, Mr. Mahmoud Bawumia. God will judge you for e-levy, and God will judge you for all the unfair and unjust treatment that you have brought to Ghanaians. Tell them, don't tell them nonsense. God does not bless nonsense. This is where we can have the boldness and tell leaders, yeah, the people who killed J.B. Dankwa will pay a price. Tell them, yeah. The people who killed the judges will pay a price. The people who killed the generals will pay a price. Tell them all the petty political vindictiveness that killed J.B. Dankwa in prison, all the people who masterminded will pay a price. Same as the people who killed the 9 people at Chetechiman South, they will pay a price. If those children were a minister's children, the story won't be the same. Be fair, be just, do unto others as you wish they do unto you. Be fair, be just. This is not the preaching for offerings. If you want to take your offering, you can take it home. Yeah. If you are angry and offended, you don't want to give an offering, thank you, can take it. I don't care about your MPP, NDC. When I sit here as a man of God every Sunday, I am a father. There are people seated here who are from MPP, NDC, CPP, whatever. I don't care about your party.
First Kofi Odro, tie me kan ya me adwen. Ono na yete ne nka na yehu eye kasamfonyi no. Me say Ghana ye wo asofo be 20 say Prophet Kofi Odro a chaman ye wie. Prophet Kofi Odro ni nsem o chemu na ne say asofo mu gina ho se mu yeja. Asofo mu gina ho se mu gina mu manyame. Enti sebewa asofo nyanyiyim. Na asofo ye bompa ya Bawumia ye wi a endorse no Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia wo na wokọ sebewa asofo gina mu se nja enti eje bia no wo maye mienu a wo nyanyiyim wo fo mu nyina se wo ma na mun kasa ye bompa ya Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ye sa ka che o ya endorse no abra John Dramani Mahama so ho enye saa na sofo dwuma ne te o sa sofo mama monton mo nyam mama monton go sra ye de egu so se asofo ne me bi nti o mongo sra na asa o mo kasa mo aye empty vessel na o mo keka bi keke o sa sofo monyama ye frɛ mo se mo mbra mbeye monyama sofo dwuma ne ka na yiyim ne enyimnyam ne brown envelope said be mamunti asofo ni bi aton mo anim nyam omo kasa kura se bi aise omo nwen adwen bi enda omo tirim omo nkai kura so omo ya asofo aya from so mbe nyame dwuma nti yiyim no ne wahu pani bi ahwehwe ni ma asofo ni bi ye no munjai na yesa na efrɛ mo se mo mbeye monye sofo dwuma no tro kama se mo bom pai mo bi a mo mfra dwo mahama so mo pai ma no na munye yiyim munye hwehwe anim envelope kakra mu benyanti diplomatic passport amu penti ene mu amafu enye saa na nyame frɛ mu Jesus na ye hwɛ no so na ye bo brase Jesus na ye de nya heaven kwa akon enye onini o enye onini ono count say the members we MPP no NDC no e war na war say ye won injection a utumi sole fo sika kɔ o parliament offering obunfu akanya me adwen a kyerɛ wo saa na tie asofo ne bi edi omafu egu omo ani mase nyama nya so omo ye na omo ye brown envelope nti na waji so amen na sofo bi lead chorus na bomb pie na oye bibi so obenya nyimnyam na sem your vice apeka krama no sofo bi sa na efrem mu sofo dwumen sa na ye frem mu sa na mbe ya ye nkwa so bi mu ye betena fie ye di 10 commandments no so yedim say this way betumi akọ heaven enyi yebe no munjai na mboa nti prophet Kofi Oduro na nsem so de atudwa no asofo no yimo munjai brown envelopes no munjai na munkanya me adwen enkyere ye na mugirem se nyame nko a mo so na mukanya me asem yesu bi ameda trumpet no bebo mpon no yeso osoro ahinde no yenye bi chefa ewom na bibia etumi akonkan anti ensamba akumienu a ende ya bobro so megidi se wati bibibre bebi edu yenkoti apomode ho nkomo embra ye ne Dr. Solomon apia kubi ono na oye Solak Herbal Clinic doctor ono aso no Solak biochemist omo ye Zipman capsules omo ye Prostafit sa so no omo ye Solak mixture and sana Solak ndroni na omane kama pa nzi se wutie me aye krado me ne doctor be bon komo sema dupe edru ha men kase wuti ni off ana wo you radio ne fia doctor ni obi a wakodoro ye nti na inside politics ma trade abetena ha me ne doctor be din komo sema dupe na mi wi a ye wo honorable Daniel Kwesi Ashaman o send the fire na no ano danger to ato e betena nka or your former member of parliament, the Mabuim in the UT region, or from our boss, and farms. Then friend and him so dog, no say, me one cry, men dog. Saso na Ayaya Godwin Mahama, or no so aha. I say, we food us are we in Germany now. Your friend now, so or your soldier, or a member of the Green Army. Nti obeba na so we be di dwuma di aboa oka NDC national communication team no ho ti ebebe di nkomo ye krado agbesi se be fie me hu wo si we biem hu ha a wo sanhwe wo ablempi wo ne wo 2IC Joshua ni team ni na mo ho tesen agbesi se be fie mi chechi amopa enti mo menkwada me ne doctor nkodi nkomo semadu ye wi a na ye tena form na e di nkomo doc akwaba
yo medasi bebre na no kwa na so ya say share bim nene ye hwe factors that influence cost in relationship relationship so ba ne be ma ye be sha ase di nkuta ho no enema ma relationship ne cost na e ba from any ye discuss on the first part na nka oja wunya bode twa ba akokọ ma no a na onya kodu ne nkate wi anko awie ye time ne ntesa cost element ankasa ka ho in relationship in our time na factors pay di kan mama yente to na yente aseketo bi ha all say first pa na yesusa no because say yewo JSS no satanu ye afika kra obon say ushia girl bi a ya break time obon say onwie ni say e bi ha papa bo ha sa ma na ya rof to onwie de ha che no no swipe ma ton bab obon say mo try de ne say ye chim call mass no change your subject no obon say working na woni ko to nanim no anwe kakra so anwe kakra just say chemistry no ho or dobia shase what the kwa befa or no oba interest bia man also interest bia shase man no aha ti sa de ya na eboa ma relationship no cost ever from since oba na nkasa wo feelings ma baby a best 30% and now wo 70 man no aha na de din kan ye generation ntesa ya na oba na de owo man ye pan e bia 0.5 ana 0 and a be man nko ade 100 jan say ye no ye ni hu ade na ye ni so so what in kakra where a disco light and a red one as a green bulb. Okay. Now I know. No share the backside, no. Or share the female repose, no. And a chin says could be the trees and do any coy. At most of the time, no, yet the scale of 1 to 10 is the age of banning to see a bar and came by 1.5 over 10 sans one pay. By sans say yen and yaji near Passia continent, a bassa now my cost on the cost. Make us say now initial connection between the two partners and the can influence cost relationship. So banning power cra was spending more because a meme koto phone and I say me top pizza a man 200 cities and 300 cities just a one water iPhone sans a one pel. It initial connection in here. Number 2, yes, that's how relationship nasia. Dear ma cost no. Let's say me opportunity be make a vows day be on see the cancer answer. As that time they say yeah don't there 1845 years and one more time. Yeah town there can shake a crans and who say because man gonna say be inside na pronoun ko to mint min ko di e say who say inside there clear na say question mark be ho. E tu boss ye shia ye no. E be me nya time ye 4 play kakra. Make us say 4 player make up first 10-15 minutes me say dem kura no katwani nyo na me no kasa penifo asem ne yekan oso bonkum nifa ehwe oranges kakra especially shoba na nim amuani ka chen say wo do no wo hwe wiase nyina magina on na wo do no nyame amona nka ba edan yay na se we hwe na na se Adam if eti the ntrom ho na best ensu na omotonyom I'm flying on the moon na wo ka sansem de che oba no awo moni kosua no obonso asase anwe na se aswa na nima star bi no asase touch bonkum ni fa na wo ko ogona properties ho no na wa de he no na wo de nsempa na e ma no asa de afobonso ye touch na asase 50 minutes in your once you share game na so first half 20 minutes ne ba so second half e ko bonkum ni far right ne ba left to can home to third half na ye nwi no e je panyai enti ina parameter ne mo ye hye ne ne je hu ye etubon se wanya odo sonko bia ma wo etubon se sa be ma no mo bre mo wie na mo kwa Ubo se esan se unya chance eye ne de ne gi hu nti no e ma wo cost ne ba fom 1 minute 2 minutes man unya the same because 2 minutes man dey say wo ye gi every Mr. Kumse ho ye wi a ye dey akoma Mr. Blake sans Mr. Blake and na me manage etu bi say you so baby ye busa ma 50 say be ma sebi iPhone wo touch car wo touch wo high dama wo ene bema seb onwate de won pemu emu de he pa na tim de bema ho adwuro ba koma mu on se pepe ye na ne yekope wo mo about 95% ka chere say oh bema o de iPhone ma chese hoye ye ni hia eye obebo ame obe hand up nemom emfa bema no ho adwe enwa na koma mu de ma bema oba adwe bema ho pa ne say wo 2 weeks time oba ho no do am si shase last month buy and do si shase e call yen o habo sin tim hello D pacho akwadwuma na ete say adwuma mte say mafiu enso no ya na ofiri wako e sanse e dom ba na de fe orgasm orgasm ojeje ho ni pi o twist ni to kakra na ase ne people no call bakra no what it dent no and wo imagine kaka e basa si apa da se e basa won se wo to odne ko out now to pizza kra mana me say iPhone no thing you say bema e bi onya sa chance wo soro no e dina say o course no for ma ade ma course na aba from any a drive and Zipman capsules ZIP zip now the man aka home it is Zipman herbal capsules your body man say panyan wo betting them e dey panyan when your accident asa na make home where panyan de delba be man ye panyan no ba na tede I don't say make zip on wasem dey tell say why dey na 2 minutes I go ho no mase no vans they go when masiano again last oba weekend go when masiano twina ko 25 minutes amount obra home utu kwa kwasa ko one break wom enye type na won say obo ma ofifie ba no e no imagine ade bi etu ofre buwa na udware nkwa no side jan kran me de ade gift bre obwa adne hit no de nsa kan friend we din kwana etu oba no se hye botom da right with a bag left hye botom sa wakwa to enti say 2 minutes into no wan kan ho anya yo je se 3 na sa sori bi zip man say there be sa confusion ye free ho wo repen 8 ma free dey ho no ama ade for the sustain releaser one of the supponents was zip man back up to cinema twi dey ko 5 and dey ko 20 minutes ama obra ho me we akwa second half no said din komode ho we akwa third half no we once ade for oxytocin ade a we trim hasa. It was I released. Now I'm a sense of calmness, a sense of contentment. I said, we here be us as be one man confusion. If we ask, we happy on the moon. And what's once a ninja, the energy, wonya na oban so enyan. Now for cost demands or the banner na edition. Number 2, Zipman head backups. My dear friend, strengthener. Strengthener say, my dear, why thing. I didn't first qua na brigade. Oh, say co school no. Yes, you be friend friction. Let you say, Sibibi be my his hit ni 2 hours. Zipman head back up to my said in tina wadi and home mark 9. As what me and you ye. Latra 2 na pie. Asia so de pie na kwa achi bonkum nifa ama dawni anija ye pena warimun aba. Zipman so wi onwe da. Wa ma strength na da sustain is da wa ma de no so mo de na gina so ache no wi a me ajejeje ho amam Zipman herbal capsules ye body man say panyan wo bet de ne e mema nko a na efa nemum oba na ni abre onim swag no on wo to Zipman herbal capsules wo de silicone table so wa tap ne so da ya no mame e ye de bo Zipman herbal capsules ye body man say panyan wo bet de ne sesia bema ma won sanka bi nam wawo na on se na ade ba ko no se ya ene so wawie game no na ho ka cho da ya wie sa okay but ene e ba sa ya hade o demand ansa na ye enti pacho na to watch us we don't say mama I told you my mother had an accident I told my brother school issue I told the enti o ka say wanted the so what then when you sense of calmness or that and call you once one on kai be a don no kwana nensaka e Zipman nkomo Zipman herbal capsules o se panyan wo bet denne sisia na maniji aye kana abawade nim question bia fa Zipman nkomo hu a pusomani nkomo question bia e chwa de fa Zipman herbal capsules no pusomani nkomo MTN no e 0245 61 60 28 0245 61 60 28 0245 61 60 28 and afi Airtel no so ye 0261 73 62 63 0261 73 6263 Zipman herbal capsules e mema nko was panyan wo bet de sesia sanse che no sorry kwa no sikashim na dane duabo ni kwa se basa Zipman capsules o moye panyan no braka sa ampa matiden eni mi wura darling I saw you are here mi wura wa anya sa sia pa na koyo papa kumsin papa ensempi Zipman nko panyan wo bet de na ma relationship no cost na air cost na nsen no wo de won say air ba from top money near to so near that no I don't need it wo de here say twe bear me I week some weekends and nko na me here and to him mama e Zipman nko panyan wo bet de sesia 02 number abiem 0245 616028 0245 616028 and I say 0261 73 6263 or that a Zipman panyan oh now I know give okay sana say
Upon your arrival, you are introduced to your butler, who plans your itinerary. So many activities, all in the same premises. You visit the gym or the stables, they have it all. At my break, I'm able to practice my putting. They used only electric vehicles here. This creates a serene environment. I'm told it's over 1,000 acres. My cabin here sits on 2 acres with a large terrace space overlooking my private swimming pool. Now this is royalty. They have their own farms, thousands of fruit trees. I can also have my lunch here at the waterfall. Quite a beautiful place you have here, sir.
Missy Menanum. I grew pass up, I've been bro, Tibedu.
As for me, I take very good care of my grandkids. Ye dear grow, na yes, a room maybe crana, me bano timide, or maybe gumi so weekend.
Hey, woman,
remember, I don't think I'm a catcher or say, Yano, Medi, garlic capsules. Posuna, a basis so come. As I stand here, my doctor said my whole system has improved very well.
Medi garlic capsules.
Yes, Medi garlic capsules.
Medimosis garlic capsules improves blood circulation and enhances the body. Suitable for both men and women. Available in pharmacy stores. Contact us on 050-349-4885. Not suitable for children under 12 years, pregnant women and lactating mothers. Medimosis. House. This advert is FDA approved.
The serene environment fits into the goal of the school, which is simply to provide excellent educational foundation for your ward's development before they commence primary education. At first glance, clearly you will see why the school is called Hebron Hills International School, as the building stands tall overlooking town. With a Montessori style, we have experienced and dedicated staff and trained teachers. Our small sizes classrooms are meant to enhance teacher-focused approach where children get one-on-one attention from the teacher. Hello there. We are open at 7:30 a.m. and school closes at 2:30 p.m. After school care is from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m., while early drop-off can be arranged at 6 a.m. Hebron Hills International School is located at Midye off the Nsawam Road. Locate us with GP postcode GW0688 GA West and GPS code 06884870. You can contact the school and make further inquiries on 050-876-2375 or call the office directly on 0302-918768. Email us at hebronhills.school@gmail.com. Hebron Hills International School. Excel and shine.
Official, almost near Quenas on Mayas and to be our side, our Quenas or question in Tiawa. So about Petrua, and yet Petruna soldiers need security services here. And my road business. It is a while for a woman now 5 million, 3 million, 10 million. Now the regional price of 1 to 4, 1 of the man. Sadly, because the police for this year is going out around them at the office, at try cases. More man, you know, and in Zinadia, or people Petrua, as I said, when they are high. So while for money, the wild person of the mama, on board the mama. Paso to the said, or you saw your naked too much but too control my own and track ideas or more. Oh, yes, So my petrol or my petrol and the Akase authority on the end you must have children. Ya Jeffrey said, you don't know where you got no mature or also young got use a chicken. I said, but the women is a winner where I got for. And Bravo be our mobile so here you make you. Or no, I want to move a more. Say, Moon is as seen as we try. More than 2-3 months as seen as we bed in the meaning sight, only police for Kenya or Mamma Shia, your quiet poor plan be more, and the police will do Obi. But the open be out, can I say? Or my be out about a week of about 3, 4, 5. When you be Mamma police, or when you want me, I might your mocha. When you be Mamma Sujani, or when you want me, I might your mocha. And it also got a near what go to soon. A perform action now. Hey, to go, there will be better to say easy. Let me what you go. What you see actually. And the answer man. Picture me a cracker. And Utina, on list. Emma Mutre will be in your number. Nina Mutre number no creative platform and medals, PMC medals, the regional minister with the labor to
Mesamo Akwaba de TV XYZ wa wotie me power 97.9 FM CCR de baby edri ye de nsemu gubamba so na ya baba mu awa we ma wo so wetumi atibi na we huma eko ye honorable Daniel Kwasi Ashaman wa ha or a former member of parliament the Mabwem in the OT region. Saso na Godwin Mahama a member the national communication team NDC. Ekuku damina me no mo eba ebedi enkomo. Awe former mama kwaba honorable the audio if you read. God in a mental and but that's when I say power.
You tell me I am chami wa ha.
But we be aboko we be amufie. Boko ye den yam yase. But me sha so Godwin say Yasheka Symphonia parliamentary candidate ma NPP Amen Feast na Western Regional Minister also a member of Parliament otsena ho ye ka security or region ma ono na sebiwa or chairman otsenam na wutie parliamentary candidate or the MPP ni dey friend wokwa your friend Costello me Amen Feast di media agro ho ntimi ho pa na ma nsema or dia tudwe ade a ehu yi pa me de metia se why so on kan chen na ado na soja fo na na ado na small mo to wo bibia ka chon but me ntiu
Nicholas, my chia, honorable, my very good friend. But then the first time I met in the same set to Yedi and Common.
Okay.
A very generous man, very kind, and irrespective of time, I'll be friendly behind or by Joe. So we need the kind of people I hear in the NDC because NDC, you know, you fapem ne say ye boadio nibi. We speak for the voiceless. So that is the kind of trait they accept NDC nibia. Enya minchia me mama baako Dr. Valerie Sawyer, very generous woman, a philanthropist. Mama or work Ghana wana kuma so NDC wana kuma so me will say was say or check motorbikes ama some constituencies in order to aid their work. Nicholas who be here say Ghana ni bia be hu the embodiment of who John Mahama ete na me bia we catch them crofo say irrespective say aban na tete apansan o man no emre bia metna si tie His Excellency John Dramani Mahama bia no o man me a kind of some kind of hope areshemu say sa say achia kura embuye yenu nsuo entwe ope because there is a new dawn. I a friend of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Oba last Sunday only Ghana food in common. Na odabe in the conversation, Mahame's conversation. Now because enka topic no me go into details. Metin yema ba ku mienu bi efio. Komri bia nkofo bisa say den na odeba. What is he bringing new? Or say me kan kire say the 24-hour economy is still on the table.
Okay.
The entire Ghana meburu bia wie school a the first point of call is onya bruchia obeko because adwuma busu wo honom dia ma adwuma busu wo develop world near because omo running 24-hour economy. Okay. Into university student quite Nico school opo a na wakoye part time. And na John Mahama say, yakopon ya adom na. We are in hard times.
Yes.
And hard times demands hard decisions. Into hard decision obe taking say obe implementing 24-hour economy. Retail for be running 24-hour. Agro business, pharmaceutical industry, some government agencies, and a whole host of departments and institutions be running 24-hour economy. Or selling countries or your bar now your boja juma or the dear friend Women's Bank ba. That Women's Bank ne botai ni na ne say it is to support your mamenum, your sisters, your aunties. Pempinu uko the traditional banker. They are battling with we the male because your doors so tell me be na obeko unya but bank where GS towards a man kwa ye be boa medjuma bobi a ohie adwuma de skade a share adwuma ase no oko honoma they will give you with small interest na wait menya adwuma e dia the last point na according to the matter is also or the friend National Drivers Day ebeba unim say maybe an Ghana for no say your award scheme be ewo it becomes a focus into be a person ya dia eye say dia somebody ni do so a ye ma award na anya mia na ye wo nti ye be institute ni sadia the whole year no region by region district by district and a national no ye be drivers the whole year omu driving car omu na accident omu ti me follow the rules and regulation omo first aid and those equipment bia wo me dey am award na boa mo drive here because abotai no wo they will be very very careful any holiday mati say MPP for be na social media say your National Workers Day, why are we bringing Drivers Day again? But you the same thing. Yes, Teachers Day. We have Teachers Day. We have Farmers Day. And only now workers. Do you get me? Until there is nothing wrong. So you be a certain section of workers. Na ya appreciate one. Until when niema bebre John Mahama ediegu apono so. So when timenti any Sunday a ukọ the social media handle Facebook X ukọ e wo honom ubeti live and colored in the full tape no we say John Mahama e wo opepa. He has what it takes to move this country from where it is to the promised land. Nicholas, parliamentary candidate, your friend Ernest Frimpong, is a disaster to this country. The statement is condemnable. The statement is be so a person justifier. Sani pakron any Ghana wana kunim. She Mampeni Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo. The commander-in-chief of the Ghana Armed Forces. Obi incite citizens against the Ghana Armed Forces. What in Anum Kasa? Have you heard him speak? Dr. Alhaji Bawumia, chairman of the police council. The same statement is being done against young police officers and our police personnel. What in Anum Kasa? And our own thing so that because Adiana papa ne kan no the entire MPP agenda say ye be co elections sa otati on power almost 2020 omu lose more of the Galamsey areas to say omu botai ne say yenko ma won som enkranchen sembi areshemu bi say samu ya yemfa police fo ni asoja fo embetata mo Inti a geared towards the 2024 election. Inti na unti mampeni kasa, unti vice kasa. And this particular act, abaining na pamfo and a shechi. I mean, your papa be a friend of Ekwe Usisa Okaino. On a lawyer Western Regional Secretary. Western Regional Secretary, Charles Bishop. Charles Bishop, okay. Yes. Then, Ekwusino Ede. On was Central Region. No, a Vice Chairman. That is it. Vice Chairman, Central Region. Kasi. All exposes are concerning Galamsey. and I'm feeding a season in ano.
All
my yes, on an shenansa.
Echo will see.
Over 500 excavators and ne enyam ntaban.
2 years.
Aban na now don't go for do aban. Entimi mfa no nkogina mra no ye. And ne sa papa no akogina MPP primaries.
Parliamentary
candidate or ye Cape Coast North parliamentary candidate. 2 Charles Bisiu. On another secretary for interministerial committee on illegal mining. Aye hunu fidi gadochi. Na ye odi ademudie. Ene wako contest MPP primaries. Amande or a parliamentary candidate on the ticket of the MPP.
Eskado keten.
Me no ka say Dr. Frimpong Boateng no ye minister. Eka kire yen say ye won krofo bebre at the office of the president. Omo ye Galamsey. I go to the extent catch it and say, even Mampeni backyard, and Crofo Bunny war, and no move to Galamsey, and will fear. Nini nan can fuano. What is say or the Nimuni Pabi? Aya aya implicating Akojina Mirano. No. Inti enu and natural say the fight against Galamsey no and ye cover up. Me no ka say water. I say to the extent say I don't know what to compare with. First time Kofu they compare Mino tea, but I brew Mino tea because it's so damning that Ghana Water Company I want and say yan hwe ya emri bedu na just say ya kra ensuo efi amanfo froso omo say chemicals omo de egu nsuo mu dan yeni
cyanide
ema me ne wunya bi nnum no kan na nko mu yusu baako and mu yusu times 10. That is the effect of Galamsey. Utie audio now and let me do a brief of it. Let me from announcing on Abumbrem. Papa ne say but no, before that, you see, Utie nkomodi na. Matese nko focus no on small scale miners ene kasa. Yen bear in mind say a police for na soldier for one tata legal miners.
I don't correct.
Anameboa. One tata legal miners. Omo tata illegal miners. Into obi bia obehia legal miners bia no. All have that level of conversation. Because maybe we adwuma no mpo no. A soldier for one ba ho in the first place. Into tie narration na on illegal miners na edin komo. Into you say omo ba o site. No omo bua bunibi freme meba. Or say ye illegal mining. That one he was specific. He said it loud and clear. Ye illegal mining. No ba bunu. Ubunu no bua meba hobi. Because to me ye show mun saso mun be stop you no. Ya die fiom sim. And who told him say on a normal day young police and young soldiers don't have that power. Say or ko baby no who say be engage in any crime. Obeti ma stop no. Aside the special purpose vehicle I establish here operation calm life and those things, the natural policing no udu baby ness will be ya dia enya emrama ho kwaso timi den stop is anipa no
the correct
ana meboa 2 yan fa nimpo say obi ba ko she obi a onye police ni ba ko she police atare dia ba wo emra ben kra no wo timi di she won kutu passe. If an ordinary citizen comes to your site now say obeti me identify and say on your professional police what do you do? Who reporting no
no.
But you don't say bunipa no. The third point is to say or say ya man krofo omuti epuano eni nsuano a omu ekopu ekoyinam ne ba ne say na yenya ye ti gold so on person omu stop yen from mining. But we say you say adwini fiber creatima otom ni refi say even fishing is guided by regulation. Inti anya say one pony ye jaw economy yo they are being regulated because I think every October or August
September
close season
our comes in the key case
inti yes ubetimi atena gold so but emra wo ho So you don't say the fact say uti gold so anything ube to gold. And my last point, and you even so damning than all. Uti audio no say the vision is big. I say botain tia yetia no esopa. Botain say ye jijimu nina numbers any mudin. Na yakobi a platform. Na se all site ye Galamsey na obi ba. Chuhu kakra ko jina baby. Na ye voice recording na fa to platform ne so. Se me Ernest Frimpong parliamentary candidate for Amenfi East se me hu a an appointee ye we be hu abo MC no amane na ya ba bejew. So he careless about whether nipa na say yen sase ana or say yen suo. But because a soldier for na police for ekwetia sa illegal mining no na san krofo no ope omo aba so mbetro aba man ntino o say wo ye illegal mpo na ye ba freyen ye ba beji Nicholas, see there is one point and let me end with that. Or say police for bechi krofo bi ama krofo no hu ekwadwa e wo mo freyen. And we want to speak in favor of them. Or say ye court come asem ye den. Emma police for ye den eja won. Inti after sa incident no police for cop patrol mpo a sankrofo ne site won fa hobium. Inti oti hanom no se police ni ana se soldier ni ba oho. Na se wo ye say ya nto hwe video na or ye illustration che se so mo ba oho na se wo ka wa no tumu a on be ba o site 3-5 times every week to come and take money from you. In short, a seminar Ernest Frimpong Ekaye, parliamentary candidate for Menfi East. I joined on the call by so far all security experts. Ghana Armed Forces say, Semampeni ni na bedieche and Shasadi Wichia. If not for the man to be arrested, they should invite the man to ask questions.
But I say, Godwin Mahamana, you take the submission, Mamenko Honorable, Daniel Kwesi Ashama. Honorable Yentiwe.
King Nicholas. Yanya Ernest Frimpong. Asemo kana me expect to say. Up to now, I should hear something from the MPP quarters. And just was standing in the name of the MPP. As a parliamentary candidate to lead a section of Ghanaians. To lead that section of Ghanaians, he's also contesting on the MPP, a party that has formed government. And the president is from MPP party. And the president is the commander-in-chief of Ghana Armed Forces. Time NDC youth organizer because how Kumasi. DNC. And I saw that funny and I saw that funny police for so omuti kroma how o my edin madisen there and andra no my issue statement. Me wa my de ka bu soja bi dada. That's right. That's right. This is the character and the persona of MPP. And na SSA because minia answer na ube contest as a member of parliament. You fill a lot of forms. And yesumase ombeye investigations about you. And by this statement, I don't know how this guy qualified. So also Mika say, I don't know the person who issued even the application form to Baumia. And so you see that the trend is moving on the same line. They don't care. Sankayo Mambia, Baumia did not even qualify to get flag bearership form. And the same thing is happening here. Who is a leader? If you qualify as a member of parliament, you have to bring people together. You have to lead the youth into what, shall I say, that community or society that will be very peaceful, but they should be hardworking. And yeah, same way now. One in same or the pivot. So the pivot. Sir. Ube say. Almost NDC phobia kasa during 2020 say dear and I told the MPP I thought you have learned something because you spoke a lot about it. Say NDC was campaigning at the Galamsey areas and nunti na malozu seat. I thought you have learned something. And you come to do the same thing here. As a member of parliament, parliament crown, I still command that respect as a member of parliament. And my job is to teach the young ones how to respect, how to obey the law. Once you're a parliamentary candidate, the problem be say, SC constituency, you have that power or capability. I'll bet to me Nanti Ako, regional police command or the military, even you can come to Accra and they will listen to you. And I thought that is what you should be doing. Not to tell them, say, oh, so people are also bunu. Now, about parliament, they say, and your police phone never guiding.
Sanity.
Your Berman police say, on guiding. And then you are inciting the youth in your constituency to beat them when they come there. Now, what are they doing? Look, there are people who have the license to mine, but they are doing Galamsey. They have the license. Where they get license, but they are doing Galamsey.
A serious power.
And that is true because Omunya Galamsey, Eba Muse, Emma say John, may he so rest in peace. To me, Jai 47 Forest Reserve. Ediema amoma assassin. Him for no magic certificate na free. Some more certificate. Then another catch say akunta man anya bonibia. Ba uko kohwe kwa enu a wasenu meanwhile is holding certificate. So at that point, a military man could see that more certificate kwa nyemu yenu essential. Nyemu yenu esse koko. Nyemu yenu esse asasi. So he can stop you. But listen to what he's telling them. Senka a party be cradia and can say uncontested. As I say almost suspending because he did not show any leadership and he will never, because this is his blood. The DNA and no yatre. Look at him saying, say, if it's onu ebe upload the regional minister number ewo platform so. And the regional minister too is sitting down there. So you are arrogating powers to yourself.
Serious.
Beyond the regional minister. I will catch and say we be creative platform. Who did not to sue. And on usu wankasa. So you ask yourself, this is what Prof. Nana Jenupokwadima say. Yeah, the founders have done their best and they are gone. What are we fighting for today? Are we fighting for ourselves or we are fighting for Ghana? Are we fighting for ourselves or we are fighting for Ghana? What he say right now, onu here ebe buano amana di MP no. It is your 20 minute cry and like cry or pursue the MP. So you are fighting for yourself. But as an honorable member to be, if you may win, this is not the way you should talk. And so I expect the people in that constituency, if they want a good leader, I don't think this man is a person who can lead them in peace. The youth who are fighting to get their daily bread today, it is because your government has spoiled the economy. The economy nunye, so they are fighting to get something to eat. Instead of you to teach them responsible mining, regional police commander, listen to what he's saying. Now, because of time, Nanu Asema Prof. Nana Jenupokwadima, 32 years of NDC.
Yeah, NDC are 32.
Yes, because our time is Okasaye Amenayete. And he paid tribute to our founding fathers. Rawlings and all those who supported him. I cannot mention everybody's name.
Yes.
Omaya dear. Okasembia Ekamakuma Paha. Se omubaye no eniamo maye no ndenu yakoye back and forth ye ade no to ho we a na MPP for ba. I am telling them omuba no ma be say no inne se peseyenka monumental projects in this country. NPP have gotten 32 or they are about to get 32 and we have gotten 32. Let us look at them. Mina she National Theatre one they see a Rollins. Now who would tell me all the Accra City roads a Rollins in the all the Accra City roads onu na ye free airport sa besia komakola onu na ye free second debate use ni na Rollins na ye. He did all these things in the name of Mother Ghana. Who free hwa ube who say Abuaje Tema plant enyo nu na see ye
Rollins na ye
onu na see ye Ghana. Now he has been able to negotiate with this Vaco Fund company multinational. Sako do time say Ghana for here light. We can't give all to you. Why should Valco alone be having this power? To say Akosombo, your generative power, 70%, almost starting from 90%. Then you go outside Accra, the whole country is dark.
It's serious.
He started moving with the rural electrification project. Sadiko Abekamia Mitiha in 1992. So he did all these things for this nation. If you want to move forward under the NDC, he has fought a lot. You remember Rollins for his pavilion. Pavilion schools are also the whole country. At the head teachers quarters, at the Kahun. You remember him for his JSS concept. While importing these technical school tools. And all the schools in this country. He did that for Ghana, but not for himself.
No correct.
That is what Prof is calling us today again and telling us to be abide by. Atamils by Accra High Court Fufronu and obesi. Let me mention them and MPP. Let's take just Greater Accra City as an example. MPP4. When you are there, they have told them, their leaders have told them to lie, especially the young one. And that is very dangerous. In Penifacture in Koda Mubande Subai Boni. Into Mukwa, no Mutantro. This former minister for roads. Nidil Credit say, Nyawa closely a toll button. Amwakwata. One book a cracka okoye. 90 boys eminama. No muka ya 10,000 euro. Mu ya 10,000 euro mu.
Onsi year of fruit.
Share, Missy Papa. Omu filia. No my measure, no my choice or my road. Grading of rough road no, laterite road no my trouble. Now they say MPP from Brante. I don't know whether they cannot read. And they are carrying this book. Oh, yeah, books, roads,
number programs are not there.
That is it. And they are deceiving everybody. Look at Accra City. Hey, so we wabo brawa bontia, ana manonia. Ukroma na ufie wa ukroma. To say Accra, no, how is Accra? If you want to talk about roads,
Accra,
how is Accra roads? Send your tier potholes. Nanu yashe from Osuha Kodu Teshi Ananungwa. Go and see. Nanuya na MPP for Hunyansa say you'll be filling with gravel. I'm a traffic no airflow kakra. Time a port was no one. We spoke with them and they refused. When you move forward, Ube say the same oil, 10 oil, aye oil was mienu, Mahama, Eddie to ho. Wasasi a trouble gas. Eddie my MPP for omu poster makukuda makotina hwa. Sika no madi sika sama. Obuntu minya sika kra enfanto gas. And nunti na yewo dumson. And NDC did all these things from Mother Ghana. And so if His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and I am Mami Prof Nana Jen Opokwadima say omu ba, we should have that hope. Because the 24-hour economy asema yekanu minya etachi wono makos ko unya minya Mahama kae. It is for those who have attended school. Now when you come back to the rural areas, if you do business, we have something called factors of production, land, labor, capital, and entrepreneurship. That is where we are going. For you to be rich, you must go back to your land. MPP for the Galamsey Asino. So we need to reclaim this land and put them in plantation form. Now, if you want to do that, Ebeka Nyawako school, any Nyawanko school kra, and that is what 24-hour economy is about. Sika nanado di renti aeroplane, 14,000 to 17,000 an hour no. Mahama so no all renti jet. Na sa sika no di bema mbranti ni mbaba wano. No mun find no mun fando. And so if you have a lot of coconut, and so if you have a lot of palm nut, and so if you have a lot of shea nut, and so if you have a lot of cattle, and so if you have a lot of poultry, what does that mean? Those are the raw materials for industrialization.
Correct.
And we must go there. And so the youth, you must get ready. And Prof, we thank you so much. And all the NDC, the young one, say, politics are here, we should not do it just because of ourselves. But we must make sure, say, Ghana, aye, ama obia, NDC new, CPP new, afrofrantofo ni nyina kaho na amanoni for susunu obu fra amanoni ombetina Ghana.
No correct.
That is what we are looking for.
Mama Fana Sekese Enfema a honorable Daniel Kwesi Ashamai wo no submission or dear my na me cow say yes Safari Valley Eco Resort weekend here bay when we dofo wudi ni anu ni ebusuani na ntom fa hwe na me pa cho bebre mu nkobom hu dwa wo ho wudu a weni beji ye papa po Safari Valley Eco Resort wo se mpa cho wutie mi a wudu a emwa ye nta ho mu na obehu bi ho zebra ene eye antelope ni mwa hu ni bebre nankasa omo hwa wudu a weni beji ye pa mo bedi de uni problem baby obeda so uni problem ni na na koso Safari Valley Eco Resort and se wutie mi se weni ensa de katro kwana usu kobo weni akoma kakra to se bi o se wutu pie kakra ma enije etumi ba no na ebusua no wadofo ina ntema bibia to be konkan ebia o ye weddings honeymoons na birthday celebration bia so obitumi akoye ho ma weni etumi agiye na bibia etumi akonkan Safari Valley Eco Resort omo dewu mountains ahaya Equiape mountains wo dewu wo Okre district no be home for reservations for 0596 914394 0596 914394 na oni omo ndi enkomo saso na Dr. Akwesi adu ya semen control say or the power specialist herbal hospital aba it is a wutie mi a hepatitis na ha wana say fatty liver saso na sciatica prostate ana say wona na wonse na mu abu ayemkro brody friend also compound and fibroid hawa for the chumo power specialist herbal hospital Dr. Akwesi adu ya ho na ya do metumi abo yi papa Kumasi branch no Feyase Lake Wosomtwi road opposite Jesbro filling station wa across will be home dom kwabenya pokuasi ACP kwan so obi hu mo takrado si Anaje Estate adjacent Anaje MA Primary School ni na no kwa obi hu power specialist herbal hospital from 0244 54 4422 and 0200 3838 31 na woni omundi nkomo bibi entumi nkonka medimosis some control say or the medimosis garlic capsules so the aba me chemo medimosis clinic and herbal center na metri the medimosis garlic capsules aba wonya bia ebetumi abo improve blood circulation so obi o se nsa na etititi me kanfu medimosis the amo cholesterol level no osro anase den me pache bebi su immune system abo ni peduane pa ti me kanfu medimosis garlic capsules the amo ebium prostate disorders na ha wana say why embre wo mpem ana say beina ana say oba awayo problem hypertension ana me pacho bebre diabetes sciatica typhoid STI sine ya ria hu ni ne hawa me kanfo medimosis clinic and herbal center mo fo ni mchire hwe no dru ha we are ni na abodwane omo doctors o ma beni ye papa for hu ebo mo kotokro enkasro da adenta obi hu mo adenta opposite the police station south na AES building wakra inside Ghana Highways Authority yard wakra ha ansana Kumasi ahima kokobe ni na no obi hu medimosis for I prefer from 0244 068447 0244 068447 only medimosis for ending common they try to cry amuzu garlic bitters on the garlic na on the aye na me pacho reduce cholesterol no sudden 980 no oju sasema na stroke na how me pacho wopta woda na wabre ne meka ho ni nano me kanfo amuzu garlic capsules amo pebito na me pacho bebo bema tuminom oba tuminom na enyo hwe bebo na wapo mu DNA so because it boost immune system come up make us say so wuti mi odu ni chemo bebi eton edro bia wo gan ha won se betumi akabi kuma say ni potem ye amisti herbal dani herbal apia dank herbal ansana KNG herbal imrum ni na wokọ ha ometumi amondro ni bi atone bibi etumi akonka oni do Dr. Amuzu ni nkomo 0247 7767 683 0247 776743 na woni omo ending nkomo Collins I say Collins Godwin Mahama my friends be from Santana Dina Bemenim Godwin Mahama me pacho me ba usu bi me yenhwe NDC at 32
King a big congratulations to the NDC and obi bioka the NDC fraternity biano and so you're very proud of yourself apart from the NDC, Ken, there is no political party in Ghana. What developing Ghana? Ama Ghana dum pempen so abidu. 2, there is no political party a dog Ghana change the NDC. 3, there is no political party ni focus eye say ye be alleviate the plight of the ordinary. Say you try say you bridge the gap between the poor and the rich. MPP for focus and say the rich must continue to be rich and the poor must continue to be poor. That is the focus of the MPP. We end this in here. Don't be perturbed. Don't be disappointed. Rather, no, feel proud. Bare chest. Everywhere you find yourself.
Okay.
And remember brief summary because time we New York. Honorable Abu Bobiso, Nicholas, we are aware say MPP any regional hospital in their name.
Oh yes.
Not at all.
MPP, all regional hospitals in this country, apart from there, you see in Nkrumah Emreso, proud to 1992. There you see from 1992 ni now up to date a NDC project.
Wako Suyani Mono Regional Capital. We call one more a regional hospital.
No, I don't have.
NDC.
Yes.
Before they be painting, would do how no effect.
So, I know your first achievement.
For a baby and but the NDC for
we must bear in mind say eba apomudie infrastructure nin 9 year. MPP ni any regional hospital in their name. Say ye Kufuor Pensu. Say yeah, no, they don't have. Ken unim say back secondary schools are up until now almost see some modern schools. MPP any secondary school in their name. We are aware.
Me aware.
They are Kufuor be any so be model schools.
Model schools.
But we need any secondary school in their name. Unim say MPP any tertiary institution.
Oh yes.
University be in their name. Say yeah polio. Say your university, MPP MPP as a party. Any university be because say time you see university way, time you see poly way, they don't have. And about country be a person develop no. You strive on education and health because so good health and a doing education there. These two things. MPP4 cannot match the NDC. The third point, then I will end because there's no time. Kim, se country biya per se develop ya. Unyaska. Anameboa. You need money to develop. And nothing I bring a biya no. A bang biya or drinking a man for no. Or betna be mwaswa. He thinks about how to leave money for the next generation, because your natural resources ain't meant for today generation alone. And you're meant for the dead today and the future children. Intina under the NDC ye ba abem bia ye try impossible best ye be bo foto the different fans na ye scale gum said ya ye be komponu etiri man ba ombenye skadi ebu o man and until one under the NDC established the different get fund and king I can tell you on authority say about 70% of sukuu there what Ghana nina came from get fund. Honorable Anameboa. It is our futu na NDC bottle hono. Aye this kegu munu. Say ye KGO. Say ye primary. Say ye JHSO. Say ye SSO. Say ye university, some of their hostels, classrooms. Who call say ye get fund projector. That is the baby of the NDC. 2. Ubaka is NDC and the young establish VAT, value added tax. Emma Ene, the president of Ghana, a demonstration against that VAT. And no buy one council. He has even come to increase VAT. I don't know why. Increase it. But King, a lot of project akosu Ghana. Say ya coin, say ya hospital. What you can think of came from VAT. I don't know why.
Sanity.
It came from Sikan Kitinkiti Ayaji, and there are 2 value added tax. And among the Ghana, you a lot of development. It is the baby of the NDC. The person Ghana need to tell said their Ghana NDC for yet drilling conking. King wouldn't say under John Mahama and establish the stabilization fund. And when I fango and yes, no, yet mean Dinina. Because at to Ghana at any time. Into Yambo for 2 friend stabilization fund and to say in terms of any emergency, a honey ever confess. Into Bakaya COVID by na Ghana ye miska. A John Mahama stabilization fund I think around $200 million. Edigumu a one MPP for Ecofa I think a move 150 million. And they share the fight against COVID. Into John Mahama establishing stabilization fund. Came under the NDC establishing the infrastructure development fund. That particular futuna boy, a geared towards infrastructure development. Into every infrastructure be a PCSCBiano, a first point of call. Into that is the kind of reasoning ana that fund in H. And also jack close to $250 million in that fund. Say the be a Ghana here be a say rehabilitation, say painting of existing structure, say new one, a honest yako faska near the day, yadiko see those kind of things. A channel how the NDC would think. King Ubekaya under His Excellency late Rollins and or share their friend rural electrification project
yes.
Intine King about 60% of rural areas sabi in crossing and let's say what the enyinam kanemu the NDC ase the NDC because that botaino was carved or bet by the NDC say yentimi nyenyinam kanea wo only the central regions like Accra, Kumasi, Cape Coast, Takrady, Koforidua. No, because enyinam kanea ni Ghana fo ni na ayendia. Nti say na ye be ye na ma obi bi owen krasi enya enyinam kanea. And they are launching the project rural electrification project. And a man ne se utie mi na wo bokua ama wonye enyinam kanea. Wo garua wonye enyinam kanea. Wo akosombo wonye enyinam kanea. Uwo Takrady Krasia wonye nyinam uwo Cape Coast Krasia wonye nyinam even someone crying Krasia wonye nyinam kanea. That is how the NDC thinks. King, that is not enough. That is not the only thing the NDC have done. King, Sawabaka Inswa, this Cocoa Road project, I am making a mind say development must go everywhere and everybody must get development. Timribi NDC beba and deliberately you make sure say cocoa areas na akwan enyo baby akwan so wa akwan na asay no we must make sure we construct the road for them because the impact of cocoa to our economy. King, I know you are aware. Meaning, so
yeah, me aware, pa.
The impact sika cocoa ema ye Ghana no. I think we are not even appreciating cocoa farmers enough. But to compare NDC and MPP, I think the NDC are far better.
NDC are far better because you can cocoa farmers are NDC time cocoa no and I say fertilizer na free. Yeah, not for sale. So MPP buy 750.
Seedlings was also free.
Planting for food and yes, my discount.
75 cities, 80 cities.
Yes,
you see, I try not for sale.
Not for sale.
No, turn was shiniad and a hard drink.
Game. All sectors of this country, NDC, you making a significant impact there. But to end, said ya, honorable Kayeno, and maybe NDC the Ghana be nim 10 times. No, say I don't want to say mistake, but say Ghana for try say you perceive ye try and error. Now you confer MPP for Bape. They take us back twice. And here you did Ghana calling him. When you say stabilization fund and Mrs. Can want to see Yeniska. Ghana Infrastructure Development Fund only scale nim. All the funds are ye ja na sika wo mu no. Enne aban na be di wo manum. Nti mmiri bia menya kwenya media disredesre Ghana for MPP for omo kasa. MPP for wano. MPP for likes inducing people with money. But because NDC yen focus ni say ye be say develop o man no na enne yen ye tias yen nya so mfaso na etiri manso nya so mfaso no. We don't go into propaganda. We don't go into lying. We speak the truth for the people. Inti mesre Ghana mebunu bia afia senye du 7 December ye ka akoto aba ye koto santina to aba yaso ansuo aswa ensa. So far I can tell you say every metrics I did determine a strong economy said about me kan when the fundamentals are weak the exchange rate will expose you and the exchange rate are exposing a big time. I'm a real say or a doctor of economics. He no more speaks about exchange rate again. A child said nema muaye din. John Mahama ewo opepa. John Mahama ekura ninsem or the srew. John Mahama the niame gu akwemu. Mabubobi so earlier the 24-hour economy, the Women's Bank, the National Drivers Day. Also obema all the new regions, barracks. No ama all the new regions, universities. And I say northern region obesi soya beans and cotton factory ewo honum. Said dia minni anu wonu say me northern. Me ma me no more omoba all the way from north to Accra just to come and carry load in the name of Kayaye. They don't need to come to Accra. John Mahama say Messi factory amamu. Said dia mo be ka honum aye ejuma man bia wa ko bank akonya salary. As against Baomi on the say yes mumbra mbeye Kayaye no mo ba me wodan mamu. On the so mumbra o mo ba me si dan mamu mumbra mbedem. Me si dan we say as against obi on the say obesi factory amawo. So na enough honum ni ejuma ye be paid. Let me develop the northern region no. Let's look at the two of them. Okay. And I think John Mahama is the best choice. Honorable baby Edri Akao Yentio. Yeah.
Nyaminia aka baby aka kodru. Enu na me the best Ghana for. Because ye the NDC any MPP to hwa. And namnienti amiti amikacho se to Obama His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Nienti amisro eni se ti asema mi ba beka. Nana do dan kwa Akufo-Addo ba konja so no. Ena wapa Kenufuriata se ombeden Minister for Finance. Mahama ebua banks ewo maimu with 6 billion Ghana cedis se omunfanye juma. Mini awutie mi. Eba mu se na Ghana maiba etumi ko school enya nyansa se obedi bank. Ebesa base Ghana ni pesemin kuminya Ghana ni Kenufuriata no obeba be go mu bank. Ogu bank ni we because of 6 billion. And now wako bobusian 25 billion. Edi asho mine no. Mini anyansambe na wo we mu. Enunda nchen. Usahwe revenue ayaji. Edi sikano akogu Okaishi Commercial Bank. 52.5 billion. Kenufuriata be kachre say the money has been transferred into unknown source. Nana do danko Akufo-Addo ndra okasa. Also no de mbra no di ye juma no. Mbra be no di ye juma alpha sa 52.5 billion. Etiefo enya sika ya kobobusia o. Sika ya ji taxes ewo mamu edi agu Okaishi Commercial Bank. Se mu fan transfer enko consolidated fund. Sika no ayira. Sika no ayira. Inti se no ye baye addition bi u di 25 billion faka 52.5 billion. Remember once na sa hwe se Nana do danko Akufo-Addo ane ni Addison governor of Bank of Ghana no omutumi be ka kire se bank no aboka emra bank no ondo bank no ontwika muti ho banks disika brema na mwaji kakra no osi waboka 60.8 billion Ghana cedis. Nti yenjintum aban woyi
na asɛm na mebisa wo sɛ aban wo yɛ papa saa sika miensa amagbo no tie ni total ni total na 138 billion 300 million Ghana cedis echen ka free Kwame Nkrumah mrensu omuja saa bedru Mahama so saa sika no yɛ 120 billion from Kwame Nkrumah a champion mu nyina Rollins Kufuor Atamons any Mahama eka ma Ghana ni nyina 120 billion. But look at this government within 8 years omutumi boka enya ka obehu se omasidan omusi ya boka inti yenjintum 138 billion enundanche adisi asa print sika in 2021-2022 edi amana nado 77 billion mania Mahama tina konjasu 4 years no wambo omani ka 77 billion ba hwe djuma na tie djuma ye guboso edi maw atoabo gas ni sen oil field ni ten oil field ni kejetia market ni University of Ghana Medical Center hospital no enu ni Rich Hospital ni Harbour Terminal 3 ni Airport Terminal 3 ni minya eni ni ekika ho ni nyina MPP 40 ha no mu dwanu se omampanyi Kufuor Eurojet project no akoti se obi ay agreement krata no da ho wan pesika nto ho Mahama na ebe pesika ediasi sa hospitals no kumewuni bedi aye kika ni nyina no eno be sade no ba hweka kitiwa Mahama jaye na ne kasusu no ubetumi apinpoint adwuma odi ye na sika mi bubu achiro sese minua 138 billion plus 77 billion na ekosen 215 billion 215 billion 300 million minua edina nanado mudi ye. This is the difference we are talking about. Enye wono betina TV so no mu kasa keke. We want to see what our money has been used for in the interest of the people. The impact on the people of this country. Anu na ye hwehwe ekwanu wo hi na openya amakwata buka wa printi ediama MPP mbrantie no. Let us look at the total money that we have spent for the 10,000 kilometers of road awuka. Na ye hwehwe sika ya hwere ni because of you.
Embrane tia nti ye na
face. Na mbekonu. Me sister oye teacher ni.
Okay.
Osi o sre edutum. Educhu mu be kofie mu ni party oso mu pẹ mu laptop ska mu laptop sika mu agi teacher for sika etie for mu tio aban ye wudi aban wetumi agi teacher for salary nkiti we so be ma mu laptop obinu mu agi obinu mu anya wono ma anya mu laptop mu si mu fa mu laptop
mu ko mu nya na kwa
sa wo fa mama fa mu sika susu fa mu educhu uni na so per vice president adi krono na odi be share juma na
okay
paparazzi
yeah time na so
just a minute
a minute dey men firm
no wait a second okay teacher for asem no we are where say John Mahama say oba na o ye teacher ni
omo free
na ye posting e de wo remote schools
and rural areas now yeah
obama additional 20% on your salary
okay
into wo ye teacher ni na utia that is what you have for you
yeah Godwin Mahama, a member of the national communication team the NDC so now honorable Daniel Kwasia Shamai on you see a former member of parliament the Mabuem in the UT region kuku damina meni omudi juma and the mamenda Mr. Kelvin Asante ase Raf Jampu menda Peter ase menda Elvis menda Edmund Eddie na menda Elizabeth Timina Kofi Asante menda wase papa so muna bo mechido medi jumedi bre from Nicholas ya usi osen with me from King Nicholas when I'm di jumedi hu chiami metine my regular host Mugabe Masi yesu amba debi ever say have a wonderful evening bye bye.